This is actually really not the time to be doing road trips because of how high the gas prices are nowadays. Did it stop me? No. I'm back. I just finished up with my shoot. That went really smooth. Now I need to, there's a bunch of like little errands that I need to do today. I need to get some coffee in my system and eat some breakfast. Finna go home, eat breakfast, and then head out to run the rest of my errands. Last night at work I started like sneezing a lot, but which is not very like uncommon for me. I work like hot. It was like one of the hottest days yesterday, so it's like hot and stuffy, and that place is like dusty because you're moving a bunch of boxes. Yeah, so sneezing is not very like uncommon for me to do while working around a bunch of cardboard boxes and dust, but I obviously wear my mask at work at all times. Yeah, I started like sneezing a little bit last night. I woke up around like 4 a.m. and started feeling like my throat was just super dry, so I drank some like some water, and actually chugged a bunch of water and went back to sleep, and then woke up again. Still felt the scratchy throat, so I took some medicine. Then I was like, you know what, because I was supposed to go over to my brother's house to go swimming, but I was like, you know what, let me be sure that this is not the vid before I'm around like my nieces and nephews. I went to CVS and grabbed a couple of the self-administered tests, did that in the car, took one of them in the car, and the line was like super faint, like it didn't pop up. You know how you're supposed to like set your timer for 15 minutes? It didn't pop up until like pretty much the end of that 15 minutes. But as you guys could see, it was super faint, and this is my first time ever like doing one of those rapid tests. So I'm like, I'm not familiar with how it's supposed to look because I could still see something there. I was like, okay, let me just go and take an actual PCR. So I did that, and now I'm here because I'm obviously not gonna go to work if there's a chance that I am infected. Besides the scratchy, somewhat sore throat, I feel fine. I feel a little bit drowsy from the medicine that I took, and I'm about to take another one, but other than that, nothing too crazy, thankfully. So I'm gonna get some work done and chill, read, and see what my results are tomorrow from the PCR, and just chillax. Okay, update time. I just got my results back from my PCR test, and it came up negative. But as you guys saw, this one, the one that I took yesterday, has like the faintest line. So it might just be like a regular cold, and it also might be that it's too early to detect maybe, and that when I take another at-home test within a couple of days, the line could either be darker or it could go away. So I don't know. I still have 2 tests that I ordered. One on Amazon that's supposed to be arriving, is it today or tomorrow? Either today or tomorrow. And then I have another one with me that I got at the store yesterday after I took the first one. I was like, hold up, I need to get another one to make sure. But yeah, I still feel pretty crappy. Like my throat doesn't hurt as much. But yesterday after, like in the morning, it was like the scratchy stuff yesterday, the scratchy throat. Then as the day went on, by the end of last night, it was I just felt just sick. Just very scratchy throat, like didn't even want to swallow because it just felt, you know, gross when you swallow. Now that's not there anymore. It's more of just like my nose being congested and still a little bit scratchy, but like you could tell it's like starting to drain. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I actually went outside this morning and did like a little yoga flow quickly outdoors in the backyard. Just like tried to tan and catch some vitamin D to help, I don't know, expedite this. I just feel like the sun just works and just being out in nature and stuff just helps me feel better. So even if I'm not getting better medically. I've been doing that all day. And if I'm not getting better medically, at least I could feel better and look a little more tan, you know, in the process. This is what we're working with. I mean, I'm glad that it's negative, that my PCR was negative, but yeah, I just hate feeling sick. And I don't get sick very often, so when I do, like once or twice a year, it always just kills my soul. It's so dramatic, but it just, I just hate it so much. When I was a kid, I used to hate being sick because I hated taking medicine, and the second reason was that I hated being behind in school. So I hated like having to skip days and have to catch up on work. But mostly I hated medicine because I didn't like to take medicine. I hated the taste of it. Wasn't good at taking pills at all. Like, they scared me. So it was a battle. But now that I'm older, I just hate the feeling of it. Like, I just don't want to feel sick, and like I can't just go out and do stuff. I will update you guys in a minute. It sounds so disgusting. I've been making the most disgusting sounds all today and yesterday. Look at how big this is. Oh my gosh. And a couple of hours later, I'm not gonna lie, I feel worse. And I thought that like getting the, I'm rubbing my eyes because I just yawned. I thought that getting the negative result would somehow like make me kind of feel better, which I do. I feel glad that it said negative and not positive, but I thought that it would like make me just, you know how sometimes like just knowing certain news makes you feel better or worse, like a placebo. I thought it would just make me feel better since I knew, but I'm feeling more congested and starting to get like a sinus headache, like the pressure. I got one thing of editing done and I'm trying to get a vlog done, but I don't know if I'm gonna get that done today, which is frustrating me because I really want to use this time to my advantage, because when do I ever have time like this to just sit here and edit all day in bed? But I might just go ahead and take some more medicine and take the Benadryl one that's gonna knock me out because I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate being sick so much. Like, I feel fine. Like, it doesn't feel like anything crazy that I've never felt before when I've gotten a cold or something in the past, but I just don't like it. I'm starting to get a bad headache and took some more medicine for it. Oh my gosh, look at the skin. Oh yeah, did I mention that I'm also on my period? So, it's been rough, but also I'm very grateful that I get to just rest and, you know, take this time to really just chill and read and yeah, just catch up on my rest. Yeah, it's been super hot. Been bleeding out of my uterus and feel sick. That is the trifecta. That is the best combination right there. Not even be bothered to do any more work today. I'm just gonna sit here and read and sleep it off, hopefully. This one was the first one that I took, and this one is today. So this was 2 days ago, this one's today. I got the fan going, excuse that noise, but yesterday I stopped recording. I was just out of it. Not gonna lie, I felt 1000% worse yesterday. With every nap that I took, I just kept waking up feeling worse and worse. Honestly, haven't felt that sick since I had the flu when I was a kid, or like strep throat. But this morning I woke up feeling way better. I still am not all the way there. I still do feel very sick, but completely a whole lot better than what it was last night. I felt like I got hit by a truck. I felt like a zombie, The Walking Dead. Like, I was just like moaning and groaning because everything just, like, I was getting the aches too in my back. At first I didn't think it was the aches. I thought it was just like me being sore from working out at the beginning of the week. But yeah, it did not feel good. And that's another thing, my eyes keep on watering every 2 seconds and it's really annoying. Last night I like woke up in the middle of the night to like a pool of my own sweat. So that was nice, but I guess I like sweated it all out because I do feel a whole lot better. I'm still very like mucusy, which is I don't like that. But right now I have some tea that I made this morning. It's nothing special, just whatever tea that I could find in the cabinet. This one is blueberry citrus basil. My eyes keep watering. I've been taking these vitamin C gummies. I also have this emergency that my mom gave me. This is what I normally would have, like you just put it in your water and mix it up. I kind of like chewing the gummies more because I feel like it's candy. So I'm gonna do that instead. The cola cough drops have been my best friend. They're really good tasting and they've been making my throat feel a lot better. I've been taking whatever medicine that my mom gives me pretty much, and Tylenol. I did have to take a couple Tylenol a couple times because just how achy I was feeling, but really what it was the headache. Last night headache was on 10. Not a migraine. I've had worse headaches before because I used to get like chronic migraines when I was little, but it was just like an all over like pressure, felt like hot air balloon about to combust type of head. Yeah, but I'm glad that I woke up and I don't have that anymore because that was not fun. I'm gonna step outside in the backyard again today and stretch out a little bit more. I would say that I'm gonna try to do a workout, but I am just, my energy is not there, not at all. Like I feel so weak right now. But yeah, I don't feel like I could lift anything right now. But I have not lost my appetite, which is really good. I was worried about that, as well as losing my taste and smell. I haven't really lost that either. There'll be like moments when my nose is stuffed up that I can't taste as well, but I could for sure still smell and everything. But yeah, haven't lost my appetite. It's just that everything, when you're sick, everything just doesn't taste as good. So I haven't been like as excited to eat, but still have been making sure that I'm eating and drinking water. So thorough deep clean of the room. So you gotta have the Lysol, paper towels, and then this, I wanted to show you guys our little one of our little COVID kits. We have one that my mom made when everybody in the house got sick, but this one was mine that I kind of made in my room. These I just ordered on Amazon because I used to get them all the time at Sprouts. They have it pretty much everywhere, but they're just the type of crackers that I prefer rather than the regular like saltine ones or whatever they're called. Those with soup, obviously. Another couple of at-home tests yesterday, like I showed you guys, came back negative, but I just want to make sure. Lysol spray that I've been spraying around and wiping down when I'm in different areas of the house. Tissue. Zinc lozenges that are supposed to like soothe your throat and have like immune support. They were kind of overly priced, so I thought they would be really good because they have like really good healthy-ish ingredients, but they really are lacking in the flavor department. Like they don't taste like anything really at all. Don't feel like they did much for my throat either, so I mean, you could try them if you guys want to, but I don't really recommend. This was some Vicks that they put in a Ziploc bag. These actually works. There's some throat lozenges. I don't have the packaging that they came in, but they're just like the regular like Equate generic brand from either Walmart or Walgreens. I would prefer these over these ones. So whatever generic ones that they have at Walgreens or Walmart, get those ones. But yeah, just a little sick kit slash COVID kit if you guys have anybody that's getting sick in your house or just want to get it preventively to just have in case. I'm feeling so much better. I finally feel back to myself. So this is my first day out in civilization since I've been sick. I feel so much better. Still have like I have to like blow my nose every few seconds, but besides like a runny nose and a little bit of cough from the nose dripping, the mucus dripping. This is a lot of information. But yeah, besides that, I am feeling so much better. Any other symptoms? I'm slightly tempted to be like, guys, I'm not sick anymore. Can I go out tonight with you guys? But I already told everybody, like, I already canceled on all of the plans that I was supposed to be attending today and tomorrow. Having so much FOMO right now that I'm like, dang, I want to go. Weekend was supposed to be so lit for me. I had so many plans, so many people to see, so many friends that I haven't seen in so long, like months. And so we were finally supposed to be seeing each other this weekend, but yeah, I'm just having a lot of FOMO right now. I'm like finally starting to feel better, but I'm like, I know that I don't want to chance getting anybody else sick because I could still be, you know, infected even if it is just a cold. Still don't want to get anybody sick with a regular cold either. So I'm trying to do the responsible thing, but I really, really want to be out and about right now. So it's taken everything in me. And it's so funny because you guys know I'm more of like an introvert, but I've been like craving to be out with and about with my friends because it's like summer and, you know, like I just haven't seen everybody in a long time. Dang, the one time I'm so down to do stuff, down to do some hood rat activity, I can't even do that. But I know, like, first of all, most importantly, I don't want to get anybody else sick. Even if I'm like coming down from my cold now and I'm not really sick anymore. And secondly, I don't want to chance like my immune system being so low right now and like me getting re-sick. Like how awful would that be to like just be getting over a cold and then actually catch the vid? Like I don't want that to happen at all either.
But I'm so mad. Like, I'm literally so mad. So, to cheer myself up, I went and got some tea pumps. I was trying to go get my sister to go get it for me, but she had literally just came from going out with my niece to get boba and a bunch of other stuff, so I didn't want to make her have to go run around either. And it feels weird to drive because I have not gotten in my car in like 3-4 days. Excuse me. When was the last time? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? 4 days. Oh my gosh, it's been 4 days, guys. Which is good because I've been saving on gas. But yeah, so it's been great on my gas, but it just felt weird to drive. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, this is just so weird. Plus, even though I'm feeling so much better, I still feel very, loose and, not all the way energetically there. Like, what is that? Kind of jittery and just a little bit still fatigued. Even though, my mood is so good. I feel so happy to not be feeling how I was feeling on that day 2 of me being miserable. Not fun. I hope I never feel like that again. But yeah, so to cheer myself up, got some tea pups. If you guys want to know my order, I always get something with passion fruit. I just love that. And then I mix it up from there. I'll get different flavors added to that. But the basis of what I get a green tea. I don't really do black tea too much, even though I like black tea. But when it comes to tea pumps and stuff, I just do green tea. So I did a passion, peach, lychee green tea with light sweetness and lychee jellies instead of the boba, because I do not like boba. The actual pearl bobas, disgusting. Ever since I first tasted them, I'm like, why do people like this texture in their mouth? So I just got that. And I never really get boba that often. That's more of Dee Dee's thing. She loves it. Any chance she'll get some boba. But every time that I crave it, I have these moods where I'm just like, tea pumps sounds so good right now. It used to be QQ cup, only the real ones know. But yeah, today was one of those days, especially since it's hot, that I'm like, oh my gosh, tea pumps sounds so good right now. And they have one that's close to us now. It used to be that we had to go, sorry, I'm trying to hold a bunch of stuff. It used to be that we used to always have to go way out or to the other side of the bridge to get it, and now we don't. So I'm gonna open this. I gotta do it with you guys because it's so satisfying. Yes, right in the blow. That is fire. One thing, I don't remember if I talked about it in terms of symptoms, because I just been recording little things here and there, and I cannot remember because my brain fog is I've been off these meds, y'all, so my brain has not been able to really concentrate. I've been feeling so drowsy and just out of it, in a daze for the past few days. Been off that Benadryl, that Benny. It's one of the symptoms one of the things that I noticed once I was starting to feel better, or one of the things that I noticed, let me backtrack, is that I feel like during the time that I'm asleep is when the sickness would really be doing its work, when it would really go to war. That's when it would just come out to play and was not playing games. It was during sleep. And I just was telling my mom too, I felt every time after I woke up from another nap or from another day, I would feel worse. I took several naps throughout each day, and each nap on the first and second day, I just kept feeling worse and worse every time after I woke up. It's really on that third day, after the second day, on that third day, which was yesterday, was when I was really starting to feel okay, I feel better now. Because I thought I felt better on the second day when I woke up and I was chilling, but that was in the morning. And then later, as the day progressed on day 2, was when things just hit the fan, moping around those showers where you're just sitting on the floor of the shower or in the tub. Oh, I'm so sweaty, it's hot in here. I need to turn on the AC. But those showers where you're just sitting in the tub and you're just letting the water just run down you and you just don't have the energy to stand up. Yeah, it was like that. Today I'm feeling so much better, y'all, and I'm so happy. But as I was just saying, I'm so sad because I want to go out. What I'm saying is that next weekend, the plans for like the 4th of July and all that, it better be lit, because I just had to miss out on so much, and I'm ready to turn up with everybody now. Rare occasions that I'm like actually wanting to do stuff. But it's okay. Maybe it just meant that this weekend wasn't my weekend, and you know, God was just trying to let me chill. Like, I've been craving to chill for a while. I always say, I just need some days to just sit in my bed and do nothing. Well, here now you got some days where you have to sit in the bed and do nothing. Like, chill your little self down. But, yeah, so I'm going to drink my tea pumps as I drive home. It felt good to just be out and do stuff, even though obviously I was, like, masked up the whole time. Like, I haven't been around people besides the people that live in my house. I'm probably not going to do anything tomorrow either. I'm just going to continue to rest. Probably finally get some editing done now that my brain is kind of working. So I'm going to try to do that, get a vlog up, and then hopefully be back and running by Monday. Back and running. It's probably going to be chaotic next week, getting back into the groove of things. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now I'm going to enjoy the rest of my weekend, chillax, recoup. Make sure I fully recoup. It's hot. I gotta go.